Alright, part 2 of making an ocarina. Let's do this first. You'll need some You'll need some clay. So, fuck. Okay, so you got clay. We're gonna. Okay, I don't know why I have this thing right here. I might be using this. Alright, so get some clay. You can just cut off parts with the wire. Oops. Let's put that on there. Twist it up and put it in your box for safekeeping. Oh crap. There we go. Maybe later I could make like a website or something like that on how to make these, or not how to make them, or selling them, I guess, because I want to start selling some of them, because they actually turn out to be really good, nice and handcrafted stuff like that. Okay, so right now I don't want a very big ocarina. I just, I want something small. So I'm just gonna get just a little bit of clay to add some more onto that thing. So a little bit more. Okay, and then I guess we could bunch this up and then put it away. Alright. Okay, so we got our bunch of clay. You're gonna want to roll it up in a ball. I guess it could be like a little handful of clay. Just roll it up in a ball. Kind of smooth in cracks with your fingers, and your thumb and stuff, and just kind of beat them down. Maybe like coat a little bit of water onto it, just to smooth it out like that. And then once you've done that, hold on, let me just smooth out this clay. Oh yeah, and by the way, the clay is just $9 for 10 pounds, and that'll last you quite a bit. For that cheap, it's pretty good. I like it. It's really, really cheap for clay, but it works good, so I'm not crying about it. I don't know why people keep saying, "Oh my god, buy this clay. It's better because you fired up in a kiln." Like, you don't really need a kiln for these ones. It's just just don't bring it everywhere around with you, because you're eventually gonna break it. I learned that the hard way. Because someone's gonna be really, really mean and bump into you or punch it, and freaking like what happened to my other one. People these days are really disrespectful. Whatever. What are we gonna do about it? You just gotta keep these things really nice and safe. But you have 10 pounds of this shit, so you can do whatever you want with it. So now that you've rolled it in the ball, just slam it on the desk. Something thing you're working on. So now that you have this kind of flattened bottom right here, what you would want to do is bring it down, kind of work your way around like that. Let me just, hold on, I need to take a little bit more clay off. Okay, because I want this not so big, really. Okay, let's flatten this little fucker out. Sorry for my language, by the way. So let's, okay. Now that we've flattened this, fuck. There we go. Okay. Now we've kind of flattened this little fucker down. We want to add a little mouthpiece. We're gonna do it off to the side. Why not? And then I'm gonna make it kind of like a little leaf looking thing is. I don't know what the fuck. It looks like a balloon. So it looks like that, kinda. And then I'm gonna smoothen the cracks because I have a lot of them. Alright. I forgot I had water. I could do that with water. Yeah, it's easier to smoothen cracks with water. Yeah, excuse me. So, you got your, oh, let's write this corner. Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay, now that you got this little fucker, damn it, hold on. Okay, now that you've got, fucking shit. Okay, hold on. Okay, now that you've got this thing, this little thing, what we're gonna do is we are going to split it in half. But first, we are going to get a drill bit about the size. It's really small, just it's kind of small. Like that, and then drill a hole about right here, and then drill down, and then take it out. So you'll have a little hole, and that's gonna be your little reference to where you should carve around it. Because if the thing is about ocarinas is or ocarina, I don't know how you would pronounce it, that the body piece has to match with the mouthpiece right here. They have to line up perfectly for the sound to evenly come out, or not the sound, the wind to evenly come out. And yeah, so now that we've got this all done, I'm gonna get an X-Acto knife, and an X-Acto knife, and then we're gonna go around the ocarina like this. Like that. And where'd my wire go? There it is. And since the stinking X-Acto knife can't get all the way through the damn thing, I'm going to use the wire to completely go through it. And there we go. So we got a clean slab right there, and a really thin one. So you got to be careful with this one. Alright, so next up, you're going to want to get your flat piece right here, and you're going to want to get your popsicle stick. I'd cut the ends off so it's flat, edgy right there, and you're going to want to press it down and angle it. I'll show you in a bit right now what I'm doing right now. Okay. Here. So I'm gonna get the popsicle stick and I'm gonna angle it like that, pushing this back like that. Now that we got that part done, I'm gonna flip it over. You gotta be careful though, it's really thin. I don't know why I cut it so damn thin. Probably shouldn't have cut it so damn thin. Anyways, so you gotta flip it over and and then like kind of press your popsicle stick through right here. Use your X-Acto knife to kind of go over the edges like that. And when you're pressing it down, you want to get rid of that excess clay. Ah, sorry, my nose is really running today because I just got done mowing the lawn. It's really allergic. Spring, yeah, it's a bitch. So after you've done that, you're gonna want to get your body pot and then make a border around, but over this hole right here. So you're gonna be going over it, and the border is gonna be at least 1/4 of an inch thick, I would say, and not that big. It's really thin, and you gotta be careful because you don't want to go too deep. It's gonna be like that. So if you're ghetto, kinda, I don't know, if you don't feel like buying your shit, just get a little bobby pin and then bend it to like this, and then wrap it with like wire, or wrap it with a rubber band or something like that, and just carve the inside out. You're gonna be careful, gotta be careful, really careful, because you don't want to go too deep to where it becomes a really thin piece of shit. And then that'll determine whether your ocarina is a piece of shit or your ocarina is really good. So, gonna be really gentle, handle it with like a lady. Gotta handle it like a lady. Like a lady. Like a lady. Like a lady. A little bit. And feel both sides to see if you're close to the edge and you don't want to be too close. If you fuck up, just get some clay, kind of flatten it out, cover it with water, and just smear it in there. Right now I didn't really fuck up. I might though, because it usually happens, and that's how I fuck up my ocarinas. I'm sorry, I'm swearing so much. I'm just trying to make this video interesting. Alright, so now that you got your insides all carved. Oh wait. No, wait. Fuck. I'm gonna thin out that shit. Alright, so now that you got your insides carved, you're gonna want to kind of go slightly on the border to make it smoothed out. I'll show you in a bit. Gonna smooth out the edges by cutting just a little bit off. Just a little bit. Okay. See how it's so smooth and shit? Alright, so now that you've done that, you want to get some water. You want to go along the edges. Go along the edges. And then go on the edges of this. Oh wait, this is in the way. Of this, the bottom piece. And then you want to get your ghetto scorer thing, and you want to make slashes on the edges of where you put the water. And then do the same on the body piece. And then you want to squish it on there. Just line it perfectly, and then just squish it on there. And then smooth out the edges with your finger or something like that. If they're too long, put it over and then smooth it out. So, oh shit. I hope that didn't do anything. Alright, so we're gonna look into part 3 later.